GGRC.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of GGRC. I'm RC, and today we're going to be doing a quick save review for Forager. Now, the day that you're seeing this, the game doesn't come out until tomorrow, the 18th, but I got a key early here and we're checking this out. Guys, I gotta say, before we even get started with this game is awesome. If you are into, you know, resource collecting, Minecraft style games, that kind of thing, this you are going to love, I think. It's a 2D version of a game where you're just collecting resources, building things, and trying to explore and just build as much as you can. It's awesome. I started it last night. I played for about an hour and a half straight. Came home today, played another half hour, and I was like, I don't think I need any more time to really tell you how I feel about this game because it's awesome. You might think that, you know, watching it here, it's not much to look at. You might think, you know, that maybe the gameplay might not be super exciting, but this game, when you're in the driver's seat and playing it, is so much fun. It is super addicting. I had a hard time putting it down last night before I had to, like, hit the hay, you know what I mean? So what we're going to do here is actually, you can see here, I put about 2 hours, 13 minutes into my main game. I'm already level 15. And I have a lot of stuff unlocked, but I figured what we would do is we spend just a short amount of time starting a new game here so you guys get enough feel for what the game actually is, because I feel like throwing you into the thick of it may not be the best way to do it. So let's start a brand new game here. So in the game you play as this little white guy here. I'm assuming he's probably going to be referred to as the Forager. I really don't know. But your goal here is to forage as much here and get started building things. So what we're going to do here immediately is start pecking at these different things that are on screen. So right there, that is iron ore and stone. And you can look at your inventory right now by hitting B on your controller. Of course, this is on Steam, so you can play with the controller or with your keyboard and mouse. But as of right now, this is what's in our inventory. Very simple layout, but it works. It's really all you need here. So it lets you know here, let's get started by building a furnace. The game has a very light tutorial. That is to say, it lets you get started doing the game, or, you know, playing the game however you want, which I absolutely love. You can go in here and it's letting you know, hey, the first things first you want to do is you want to build a furnace, but really you don't have to build that if you want to. You could just keep going through here, foraging, breaking things, and collecting different resources, which is a ton of fun. You're going to see that in the bottom right, it tells you what you've collected so far. So that was wood. This will be more stone and iron ore here. This here are this cherry bush here gives you cherries. You're going to see in the top middle, that is your progress bar for your levels. So the more that you actually use your pickaxe on different things and collect resources, you're going to see your XP goes up. So we got 4 XP for that. You're going to end up getting XP for a lot of different things in this game. That is going to be for building buildings, for taking out enemies. And yes, there are enemies in this. While the game is very resource collecting heavy, you will also be fighting enemies. If you actually watch the trailer for this game, you'll see that the game actually gets pretty crazy the further you go on, because you can start building swords and start using magical powers, and you'll take out much bigger enemies than what I have seen so far. So far in the game, the only thing that I have seen is like pigs, and there's this like big stampeding creature that comes after me as well, but nothing super big yet. So it seems like you got to put in a little bit of time if you want to see the other stuff, which is I have no problem doing that because I'm having a ton of fun with the game. So as you can see in the top left, you actually do have hearts, and you do have a stamina meter. So the stamina meter, as it goes down, I'll show you here, we'll keep chopping things, and eventually he'll tell you, hey, I'm hungry. So what you want to do is go into your inventory. You're going to find different items in your inventory that will give you energy back. So the berry, for example, you keep eating those until your energy is replenished. And there we go, our energy is back up. And we're looking pretty good here. We're going to keep chopping here until we hit level 2, I think. Let me see, actually, do we have enough to build our furnace? Yes, we do. Okay, so let's build our furnace then. We'll plop it right there. You can put it anywhere where it's open. You can also build a forge and a sewing station right now. I don't know if... Let's see... No, those are the things that you can start off with here, which is kind of nice. We don't have enough stuff to build the forge at the moment, so we will get on that in just a moment. So when you go into the furnace menu, you just go up to it, hit A, and it's going to give you this huge menu of things that you could do. First things first, you want to craft coal, and you use wood to make coal. So we could just hit that, make as many as we can at once, which is 6. Hit that, then you're going to see your furnace is just going to go at it while you keep foraging. So you're going to be sort of juggling plates. Yeah, we'll say juggling plates. You're going to be spinning plates and juggling balls here as you play the game. So you're going to be foraging while your furnace and other items are actually producing for you, which is kind of fun and kind of cool. There we go. We hit level 2. When you hit level 2, you can actually go into your menu here. We'll go, instead of to the right, we're going to go to the left this time. And you're going to see that not only do you have an inventory of the different things that you can collect and use, which you do end up filling these up with more useful things as the game goes on, but you have a skills menu. Now, in the skills menu, you have the choice of actually skilling up and building out your tech tree, which I'll show you my current tech tree when we go into my current game. So if you click any of these, you're going to see that they let you unlock steel, unlocks glass, and you gain XP for building structures. Foraging, cotton will spawn more often, allows you to find wheat, allows you to find beets. Magic allows you to find fairies. Fairies actually give you XP and hearts, very similar to Legend of Zelda. Little reference there. And you could instantly gain 40 coins. And coins are used to buy other lands, which I'll show you in just a second here. So without buying one of those there, and you can see it's nighttime now, actually. So now we got to deal with the limited amount of visibility here. But if we go back to our menu here, if you head out one more after build, you can see you have the option to buy land. Now you could go out and you could buy land for 30, 60, 50, and 80. At the moment, we don't have any gold. In my normal game, I would not probably do this, but I might do this just to show it off in this one. But if we go to skills, and we go to economy, we'll pop this one. There we go. And we now have 40 gold coins that we could use to buy some land. So, as he says there, I should buy lands and expand. And that is exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to buy this land here. So we bought that one. We've now unlocked what looks to be the museum. I only know that because I have this in my main game as well. That was the first enemy there, the jelly. Those little blob jelly guys can be a real pain, but they're not hard to take out. Don't let them land on you. They will take out a whole heart from you. We now have gold ore here, too. Gold ore is very, very useful. And gold ore can be used to make more gold coins to buy more lands. So, we'll go check out this museum really quick here. I've actually just unlocked this in my main game as well. Because it would seem the lands have random things that you can unlock, because the museum, I think, was in my 4th land that I unlocked in my main game. This was in my 1st. So you can see here what this is basically a museum. If you played Animal Crossing, it's very similar. You go in here and what they want is they want you to put in 50 of all of these different things. And one, I think that's probably like a golden egg or something at the bottom right there. But you got pumpkins, chili peppers, milk, all this stuff. This is for farming. If you fill all that up, they actually give you something special. I haven't unlocked what that actually is yet, so I don't know what it is, but I'm working towards it in my main game. But you have all kinds of things that you could put your stuff in for here. So, you know, you have foraging, which is cherries and flowers and that kind of thing. Farming, which we already went through. Mining, which is, you know, ores and gems that you could find through mining. So there's a lot of different things you could do with the museum, which is kind of cool. Really looking forward to seeing what the big prize is going to be when you give it to them. But for now, we're just going to keep foraging here. And we'll grab that. And grab that. Oh, and we got a jelly. Take the jelly out. Ooh. There we go. Got him. And we need to eat some more cherries. You gotta keep your energy up, that's for sure. This is just gonna be stone here. Stone's important to grab, though. Alright, let's see. What can we build here? This is one of the things I do like here. If you hit Y, it'll let you create the max that you can create at the time. So it'll actually create 9 iron bars for us, which are going to be very helpful for us to use here to build other things. But as you can see, so far, this game it's just like a chill you know, sit back, relax, forage, build stuff, make your land, expand, and enjoy yourself. One of the things I like most about it is that you could just like go at your own pace and, you know, build at your leisure. You don't have to like go and rush. I really like that you can just like sit back and you could focus on building one aspect of the game rather than like rushing to do everything. You know, I haven't even really gotten into farming all that much on my main game yet. I plan to do that at some point, but so far I've been focusing on like expanding buildings and expanding the lands. I have a feeling I'll be pulling back pretty soon to do some farming. Here we go, we're back to daylight here. But I really like that you could just like kind of hang back and you could be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this for a while. Now, this game was actually introduced to me through a Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Direct that I think it aired back in January or somewhere thereabouts. Nope, his energy's low. After we get this one, we'll eat up some cherries again, and we hit level 3. And we need some more cherries, to be quite honest. I don't see any more. Here we go. But when I saw that game showed in the Direct, I was immediately like, oh my god, this game looks great. And I knew exactly what it was when I looked at it, and it turns out I was right as to what it was. And I was very happy about that, having loaded it up and being somewhat addicted to it and having a hard time getting away from it. We'll eat that orange too. Sometimes oranges drop from the different trees that are in the lands here. So in addition to cherries, you'll get oranges. Eventually you'll unlock fishing, and you can eat fish, and you can eat seaweed, and all kinds of different stuff here. Let's see, what's next on our list here of things to build? So you can get into farming, fish trap, forage, and stuff. Alright, so I think you guys get a good idea of the basis of the game here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to go back out to the menu, and I'm going to take you to my main game. Yeah, so you can see we did that in about 10 minutes, and because I know what I'm doing, I feel like I went a little bit faster in that one. This one I have 2 hours, 13 minutes in, and I'll show you what I got so far. So we come to nighttime here. So you'll see that in my main game here, you have these little green and pink wraps that are kind of hanging around here. Those are actually for fishing. Those will let you know when they've caught something, and you'll go over to them, and sometimes you'll get seaweed, sometimes you'll get fish. You'll get all kinds of other things from them as well. There's these chickens now that run around, these wild chickens, and when you go up to them and hit A, they'll give you an egg. You can use the egg to eat and cook different things. So, like, for example, we have the windmill here. This is made mostly for farming. Like I said, I haven't really gotten into the farming yet, but you can, you know, grow and collect pumpkins and peppers and wheat and beets and everything. Beets and wheat grow wild already, but you can actually grow them yourself. And as you can see, there's 3 other things we can unlock at some point, too. So here you go. Here's the fishing thing where it says Kant. So there we go. We actually got some sand from that, which is, you know, you'd be like, yeah, big deal with sand, right? But sand actually lets you create glass, which is used in different things to build, which is kind of cool. Some of the other things I have here, I have the forge. So the forge now, you can, like here, you can create coins. So you can make the coins to buy new lands, which is very helpful. You can create keys if you find chests on the new lands. Believe me, I've already had 2 pop up. You do get these really cool chests that pop up, and they give you really interesting and useful things. So sometimes you have to make that key to open those chests. Then you have these shovels. So I've already gotten 1 updated shovel, but the shovels are, these are upgrades over your previous gear, your previous shovels and your previous pickaxes and stuff. And they will be more powerful in certain different ways. So for example, if we go into my inventory here, you'll see that, here we go. The slimy pickaxe, damage is increased by 75%, and you gain 50% more jelly when you kill slimes. Okay, so that's good to know. And the water shovel, it's like you dig an area, is increased, and digging irrigates the dirt for you already, so you don't have to water it, which is awesome. I've also created this small wallet, which gives you coins. I've created this medium backpack. There's a small backpack and a medium backpack. And if you look in your inventory, you see I have much more space to play around with here than I did on the previous game. So these are all things that you upgrade. Oh, man, we got all kinds of things to pick up from our fishing traps here. over here, you can see this is our bank. The bank actually creates gold for us. So you can see right now we have near 40 gold pieces to collect. So if we let that hit 39 and hit A, you see, oh, there we go. We got 39 gold pieces. So we could just keep letting that tick and tick and tick. And eventually, we're going to get to the point where we can unlock more land. So you can see, so far, this is my land. I've unlocked all of these so far, all 7 of them. Now you can see that this one I have for 350, but they get really expensive as it goes on. So you got one for 5,600, 3,800, 960, 420. Those aren't as bad. But as you keep expanding out, they get more and more expensive. So you want to get all these cheap ones first. And I'm getting close to the point where I could buy another cheap one. But yeah, it's just crazy how much this actually expands out. And it's funny too, because in this game, even though I put like over 2 hours into this game, I feel like I've still only like just scratched the surface. And there's so much to collect and do already. Okay, let's go down into this area here because I see a couple things I could show off to you guys. Here is, oop, that slime almost got me. Got him. And we hit level 16. By the way, if you are interested in achievements, you like collecting achievements on Steam, there are 84 achievements in this game. So far of which I've only gotten like 5 or 6 of them. But there are 84, which I am very, very impressed by. Alright, you see this little, I don't know what kind of guy that is, what kind of enemy that is, but he'll actually charge at you. He's kind of stuck on that tree, so it's not really a great showcase. So I want to, yeah, he's kind of stuck there. Come on, charge me. Yeah, he's stuck. Oh well. We'll take him out. Now, what they drop is the meat and the hide, which you can see there. The hide actually can be taken up to this sewing machine, and you could create leather out of it. So we could actually create 5 leather materials here. So let's just create those 5. We'll let those kind of do their thing while we wait. It's always good to keep these things going as well. Just like let them keep crafting while you're doing whatever it is you're doing. And we'll let those things do their thing while we go down here and explore. One of the other things I just created too is this thing, the flower press. Now the flowers so far have been pretty useless. I didn't know what they did before, but this one, it's like if you take flowers and you combine them with different items in your inventory, if you have a lot of different items that you seem to be collecting a lot, maybe randomly they're hopping up a lot and you get a lot of it, you can combine the flowers with these different things and create some really useful things you might need. So steel for existence, for steel for example, not existence, steel exists. For example, if you combine lavender and cinder bloom, you can make steel. But I've yet to see either of those two things in this game yet. You can create a landfill, which is a consumable, I guess. If you combine poop and sand, I have collected poop. The chickens and stuff will leave poop around, which is kind of funny. So that actually takes some of your materials and makes them useful if they don't seem to be useful yet. I also want to show off this land too because I unlocked this and I saw these smiley radish peeps here, but I don't know what they do exactly. I don't know if they help you. They don't seem to talk to you. This one does. It says, "You are amazing and we love you." So he'll keep, there we go, we just collected some poop. But that's it, that's all he does. So I don't know if we should destroy these, because there's little radishes that you actually collect through the game. And we gotta definitely eat something here. Let's see, what do we got? Seaweed. And we have some meat. Okay, let's eat that. Get our energy back up. But in a lot of these areas, you're gonna find radishes too. Like here's one above the sewing machine here. Let me collect my other stuff here. So this little, there we go. This little tuber that's right above the sewing machine here, this thing, that's a radish. Or, I'm sorry, it's a beet. Beets, radish, look very similar in this game. But you get my drift. So with these guys, I don't know what to do. I don't know if they should just be, like it says, "Oh no, I still love you. This is our end." Like, should I be taking these guys out? I really don't know. If you hit them a couple times and leave them be, I believe their health will just kind of like storm back, because I've accidentally hit them a couple times already. Yeah, there you go. So they're fine now. But I don't know what purpose they serve, and I'm not sure that I should kill them, whether they, like, maybe they'll help me later on. I don't know. That's something to find out later on in the game here. Let's see if we can create enough gold to expand into another area here. Oh, you know, we leveled up. I can show you that too. So in the skills, this is actually what your skill tree looks like once you get further into the game. So we're level 16. So look how much more stuff, you know, just keeps popping up. Every time you select one, it keeps unlocking more and more things, which is just crazy. I'm at the point where I'm not sure what I want to actually expand into. So like prospecting, for example, you know, it says rocks have a 10% chance or more chances of dropping gems and increases the chances of finding rare items when digging. But I'm not sure how much I actually need those items and you know, the gems and everything like that. What I have noticed in the inventory, especially in these vaults, this is another thing you can actually create to store more items in case you're running out of space in your inventory. But I have all these topazes, you know, amethysts, emeralds, and rubies, and it says that they have a value of, you know, 90 gold, 90 gold, 90 gold, but I don't know if you actually find someone to sell those things to or how that works. I'm assuming eventually you're going to get to a point where you unlock a land and there's going to be just a guy on there who's like, yeah, I'll buy these off of you, but I don't know for sure. And that's sort of what I've been holding off for, finding these rare materials and stuff like that. So I don't really want to get rid of them or erase them just in case. This one also had me intrigued too. It says unlocks offshore drills. Provides a 25% chance to find coal when digging. So you can set up an offshore drill and it'll find coal and stuff like that, which is kind of interesting. Automation also has me interested too. It says unlocks mining rods, crafted items collect themselves. Now, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and do that because that is going to be so much more helpful that I don't have to run back and collect things. But that unlocks royal steel, royal clothing, manufacturing. All structures have a 20% chance to craft double items. Wow, that's pretty cool, actually. And unlocks factories. Engineering, all structures work 25% faster. Unlocks droids, unlocks EMP or EMP grenades. So, as you can see, things start to get crazy. Actually, I didn't even show it off yet because it's something I haven't gotten into yet. But you do have the chance to unlock swords and stuff too. So if you look over here, there's combat. It says unlock swords, increases dodge chance by 15% too. So you're going to be able to create swords as well to combat these different enemies that have shown up. So far, the pickaxe has been, you know, good enough to combat what I've experienced and dealt with in the wild. But I'm assuming, and according to the trailer that I watched too, you're going to be dealing with some like real massive crazy creatures coming up. And there are Zelda-style dungeons from what I've seen as well. Alright, let's create the gold. And what we're also going to do here is we're going to create some coins. And see if we can get our coins up. Let's create 10 of them. I want to see this auto-collect thing here because I haven't done this yet. Yep, there we go. There's that. If I'm way over here, yep, already got it. Great. All right, I'm going to go to the lands again because I want to see how much do I need. There's a 350 and a 320. So we need 320. So we're going to keep creating gold until we can actually get out to claim that land there. They also see that the bank, even though the bank is creating gold every time I go up to it, and you know, it's only one per tick. So every time it goes around, that's one gold piece. It's not, you know, one of the pieces I'm getting up there, where if you forge the coins, it actually gives you 8 pieces every time, which is like super helpful. So I'm wasting my time here. I know I'm talking to you guys, which is definitely, you know, oh, see that slime just landed on me. I lost a heart because I wasn't paying attention. But you definitely want to be working while that stuff is going on, just to save yourself some time. Not that you have to. You could go at your own pace, but if you want to save yourself a little time, we'll collect some poop here. All right, we got 344. Let's check our fish trap here, and let's go back to our menu. And let's go ahead and unlock this land. There we go. We got some kind of gravestone or something over there, and there's another charging dude there. You'll be able to see his charging ability a little bit easier this time. Oh, my energy is low. I need to eat. Let's get some meat. What else do we have? We do have seaweeds. Okay. I need to go up and collect some cherries here. Now, you might be wondering, like, hey, how do you get your hearts back? You can actually craft bread as well, and that will give you a heart back. So we're going to go ahead and eat one of those. And keep on going here. Now, what I like about this game... Oh, geez, another one landed right on my head. What I like about this game is that I feel like I keep unlocking new mysterious stuff, which just makes it more and more fun because I don't have a tech tree guide next to me to show me how to do everything in this game. And that's exciting for me because I get to experience the game. See, that guy just totally charged at us there, but we're going to take him out here. We get to experience it and figure it out for ourselves, which I really like. And really, because of the way this game expands and the way you forage everything, there's really no wrong choice. There might be a choice you make to upgrade to something that maybe at the moment you may not think is super useful, but it's going to end up being very useful in the future for sure. Okay, we got that. All right, so we got this grave. Foraging obelisk. Gain bonus XP from gathering herbs and crops. Only one obelisk can be active at a time. So this is something new as well. So we just activated obelisk, and that is going to give us those perks while we're playing here, which is super, super cool. It just seems like the creators of this game thought of just about everything. They were like, hey, one of the actual quality of life things that I really like in this game is the fact that you don't need to be carrying the item that you want to use to forge something later. For example, you know, anything that's in these... Actually, I should probably take these cherries back out just so I have them to eat. But say, for example, we put, like, all this coal in there, right? So we put that in there. If we go up to one of our forge or our furnace or something like that, we go to create something, we don't actually need the coal on us for it to automatically grab it out of the bank and use it, which I absolutely love. That is a quality of life thing that really, really speaks to me because I think it's a really smart thing to do. The gold does not automatically collect itself, though. Keep that in mind. You might also notice with my character here that he's got a couple of other things following him around. I have two artifacts. One is a lantern. With the lantern, that actually, if you see, because it's nighttime right now, I have a much bigger light radius around my character, which is super helpful. The other thing I'm wearing is a top hat. Now, the top hat was a random hat that I got, and that actually gives me, where it says coins are worth 50% more, which is also a super, super helpful and useful thing that I got. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I know I'm talking a mile a minute about all the different things in this game, and I'm just really, really, really enjoying myself in this. I didn't realize that the obelisk, if you look under my hearts, actually has a time limit. So we're gonna have to keep that in mind. All right, my guy's exhausted. We gotta eat. Let's eat the seaweed first. Get that out of our inventory. Let's eat the meat next. Get that out of our inventory. And we'll eat some cherries. Alright, so now we really need to figure out what our next plan of attack is here. I've been showing a lot of things. We unlocked a new land. We could probably go build on that new land because it's pretty empty. And I am just not doing a great job of foraging here, am I? Because there's just like a ton of stuff all over the place I could be collecting. Fibers and stuff all over the place. There we go. Grab that. Hit this. Grab that. And grab that. Okay. Great, great, great. As you can see, this is the museum that is completely surrounded by stuff that I could be collecting, but I am not. Let's go into industrial. So right now I have the mining rod that we did unlock. So we need to actually craft 2 steel bars. Let's go do that real quick. We can make up to 4. So let's wait for that. We'll make the mining rod. Oh, there's a pig over there. We do want to take the pigs out because that will give us more leather to craft. And let's go ahead and craft all those. And we'll keep fishing here. Alright, so what else do we have to build here? We have an inscription table, which is something I unlocked a little while back, but I did not do anything with, and that needs bricks. So let's go ahead and craft us some bricks. We do not need 81 of them, that is for sure. Let's go ahead and do... yeah, select half. Let's do like 20. How about that for now? Just for now. Okay, we got all that. And can we build it yet? Yes, we can. Alright, so the mining rod can go just about anywhere, it looks like. Let's go ahead and throw it over here. Okay, so we got one of those going now, which is great. And we'll wait for the bricks now, so that way we can build the inscription thing. Another handy little thing you can build too is a bridge. So you're gonna end up getting a lot of lands that may not be connected. So what you want to do is build little bridges like this, and that will just help you get across the way like this here. Oh, so the mining rod will actually just like automatically forage stuff for you. Now, do you automatically collect it when it destroys it? That's my question. You do? Oh, that's super handy. Oh man, I am gonna try to build those all over the place. That is so cool. That's gonna completely change the game for me here. Wow. All right, what do we need to build another one? Because I want it. Let's see, industrial, mining rod. Oh, I could build another one. Let's do it. Let's build it right there. That's gonna give me free XP. And it's gonna like automatically mine stuff for me. That is cool. How handy is that? This game is like part idle clicker, you know, idle game as well. Super cool. All right, how are we doing on gold here? We can do probably one more land, I think, because we have one that is at 350. So let's see. We can craft a lot of gold. Let's do like 10 more gold pieces and see what we end up with here. And see if that is enough for us to... Yeah, we're getting free XP this whole time too. This is great. This is really cool. I'm going to be building one of those on every land. That's for damn sure. Okay. We need to eat a bread. And eat a bunch of cherries. There we go. We're doing good here. So I could definitely see people like just letting their game run here with the mining rods going, and they would just like continually level up automatically if they just like sit there and let the game run. I know that's what a lot of people do with their idle games too, so I could probably see people doing that with the regular game, or with this game as well. Just let it sit here, let it go. Grab that. Where are we at? 272. Oh, we didn't create enough, did we? Alright, let's do 5 then, I guess. I really want to make another rod on this island over here, because there is so much stuff down there. And we need 3 steels. Do we have enough for that? We don't. We need iron. Let's craft as much iron as we can. Multitasking. Name of the game. Name of the game, my friends. Collect that gold. Collect that iron. And we'll craft that steel as fast as we can too. Steel takes a little bit longer, so you gotta keep that in mind. Okay, grab that. I guess I can just go and mine up here where the guys aren't mining, or the other things aren't mining. I noticed there's a big rainbow on this land. I didn't know that if this rainbow did anything. It seems like everything on the lands does something. Oh, there's another fairy lady. She usually gives you... Oh man, slimes really want a piece, don't you? The fairy ladies give you experience and stuff, which is pretty great. There we go, sweet child. Let my fairies rest your weary body. I need to ask you for a very small donation. We'll reward you with the power of my fairies. So the fairies give you free experience, hearts, that kind of thing. And oh, she needs a lot of gold. Yeah, I'm not quite there for you, lady. Not yet. Not yet. Maybe sometime soon. All right, let's go ahead and grab these things here. And energy is low again. Eat those cherries. Okay, we can't craft those yet. We need gold. Let's craft as much gold as we can get. And we're gonna need some more gold here, though, because we are not quite where we need to be for buying the next piece of land yet. We need two more steel bars here. Let's see, one. Need one more after this one. Man, that mining rod is the best. That thing is so cool. It's so helpful. Just taking anything out that shows up. There's level 17. I feel like I barely did anything for that level. Alright, and there we go. So we can craft this one too. And we can make one more mining rod, and we're going to put it right down there, because look at all that stuff down there. That's what we need. And while that's doing its thing, we can go pick a skill. Might head back up more into the automation area here. So craftsmanship was, okay, that's royal steel and stuff, which we haven't needed yet. All structures have a 20% chance to craft double items. Unlocks factories. And engineering, all structures work 25% faster. I'm stuck between engineering and manufacturing. I might go with the engineering one. So that way they work 25% faster, and we can check out what droids do. That is going... Okay, it seems like we've hit the end of the top here, so we know that they don't go any further to the top here. There won't be any more abilities up there, but there's lasers. Mining rods deal double damage. Droids deal double damage. Oh, the droids are actually going to be on your side to take out enemies and stuff. That's cool. Unlocks power plants for physics. Okay. Very interesting. So, droids are going to be in industrial, I'm assuming? No, they're going to be in the forge? No. Here? How about... Nope. Magical? No. Economic? Farming? I don't see anything that specifically mentions a droid. We're gonna have to figure that out in a second here. Let me build another mining rod. Oh, we're gonna have to head down here. Let's see where we want to put it. All right. Mining rod. Kind of want it like right. Yep, right there. Perfect. Works for me. Alright, so now since those are in place, I feel like I need to... Oh, I have the shovel. Yeah, I haven't used the shovel yet, but you can see here, it just digs up all these areas. And eventually, what will happen is those areas will just go away if you don't use them. The grass will just cover them back up. I need something to automatically pick up all my fishing stuff when that's done. When things are ready to be fished, that's what I need. I think we can buy our next land too. So this game is also one of those games where it's like, you have a path where you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna do this, but then you'll completely like do one thing and get sidetracked into this whole other thing. And you just go on this huge adventure where you're like, oh right, a half hour ago was I supposed to do this other thing? And you you completely forget. It's really crazy. Hey, look at that, we unlocked a big tree and some dude. That's kind of cool. Alright, let's go check it out. Get this gold here. Well, how about the mining rod just a little bit? Oh, there we go. He got a charge on me there. Jerky. Alright. Let's talk to this guy. You're just the person I was waiting for. The natural resources are being exploited by little jerks with pickaxes. Oh crap. He's not talking about me, is he? I need you to bring me 2 torch bugs so I can keep them safe from harm. Alright, so he has 1 torch bug. Now this is actually a cool little quest, and this is actually the first quest I've gotten in the game so far, which I am pretty pretty happy that they have some quests for you to do in the game. That's fun. All right, so we need to craft another bottle. Now the torch bugs only show up at nighttime, so we gotta wait till nighttime for the torch bug to show up. And we'll catch another one and bring it down to that dude. Oh, don't want to forget to eat. And we'll eat the seaweed up. Get those out of the inventory. Alright, we gotta wait till nighttime here. One of the things I definitely think this game could probably have is like a little, you know, a little thing, a little meter that tells you when it's gonna be nighttime. Like, you know, a sundial of some kind or something like that would be really, really helpful. Just to let you know, like, how much time you have until you need to catch another bug or whatever it is, you know? Get another egg here. Watch out for the jelly guy. Alright, what can I do in the meantime while I'm waiting for nighttime? Must have been something I was gonna do. Something I was gonna build, right? How about the inscription table? Let's build 10 bricks. Let's build that. Let's see what happens with that. Can we build 10? Yes, we can. Grab that. One of the things you definitely don't have to worry about, though, is your tools breaking on you or anything like that. They definitely don't break on you. You don't have to worry about anything like that happening. You'll have your stuff forever, which is kind of nice. But it does seem like anytime you create a new pickaxe, it does replace the old one, because I don't see the old one that I used to use, the one I started the game with, in my inventory. So there's something to that as well. Okay. Another guy wants to charge us. Oh, he definitely got us there. I didn't realize I was down to 1 health already there, so we need to eat some bread. Which works out, because we need the energy anyway. Alright, so we're going to be waiting for torch bugs here. You can see down there, if you hit LB, RB, it'll switch between shovel, pickaxe, and the bottle. So we just need to wait for a torch bug to show up. And we'll go catch him, and then we'll bring him down to the quest guy. Meantime, we can get all those going. All the leathers. Torch bug, where are you? They don't always show up immediately, and they don't always show up right where you're at. Sometimes you'll go up to another area and you'll find them. Pig is gone. Let's do all of those. That'll keep it busy for a while. 49 of them. But we are going to need them. Alright, torch bug. Where you at? Why are you not showing up? Is it because I have the lantern on? Can we turn that off? It would not seem. Huh, well, I wonder why the torch bug isn't showing up. Oh, there's one. Okay, so we gotta get our way over, or make our way over to it. Get the gold. There we go, we've caught it. The stupid slime got me right beforehand. Get another bread here. I'm gonna make more bread. Oh yeah, I always forget the bread is actually made in the furnace. Let's make... yeah, 4 should be fine. Let's collect all our fishy stuff. Okay, there we go. Get our gold. Any way we can get around that? Oh, look at that. There were like 3 torch bugs around him. Are there just a ton over here and I didn't realize it? Is that what's going on? Maybe not. Thank you for the critters. You may keep these magic scrolls as a reward. Hey, we got magic scrolls. Nice. What the magic scrolls do, I have no idea. I assume the magic inscription table might have something to do with that. But it looks like this guy wants to give us another quest, too. I'm afraid the natural resource exploitation is still going rampant. Could you bring me some tree saplings so I can make sure the forest is safe? Now, I have not done any growing or anything yet. Look at that, we can actually go into his building here. Oh, look, you can actually change your stuff here, like how you look and whatnot. That's really funny. I want to keep the top hat just because it actually does give me, or maybe that doesn't matter. Let's see, if I do, yeah, I actually like the top hat the best. Oh, look at the different bodies you could use. A fish guy. Yeah. And there's no wings, but apparently you can unlock wings at some certain point. That's kind of interesting. Okay. That's kind of fun. Alright, let's head back up. We're gonna make the magic table here. Here we go. And we're gonna put that right... actually, we'll put it by this guy since he gave us the magic stuff, right? Yeah, we'll put it right there. Okay, let's go check it out. What can we do with this? You can make paper! Not sure why you would want paper, but apparently you can make a moldy book as well. Okay, that's interesting. Not sure why you want the book. The book might have spells in it, I guess? We'll craft a few... How many pages of paper we need for the book? 5. Okay, so we can make 5. These. Those are going to take a little bit of time, though, it would seem. Get this pig first. And... craft all of those. But guys, yeah, as you can see, I mean, this is the game. I think from the amount I've showed you here, you're obviously going to know whether this is a game for you or not. You're going to spend a lot of your time doing this kind of thing. And for me, this is great. I love a great game that I can just settle down with, you know, at the end of a long day or something. Because, don't get me wrong, I love action-packed games, I really do. But I have a real soft spot in my heart for, like, smaller games that just offer a different experience, you know, something that you can just like settle down and enjoy. And this game is definitely that. Like, this game does not feel stressful in any way, shape, or form, and that's kind of what I love about it. You always have a list of stuff you gotta do. That list never feels like, at least to me, I never feel like, oh man, I have to do this before I go to sleep or anything. I'm just kind of like, yeah, okay, I'll come back to this tomorrow and finish up, you know what I mean? But I did definitely get lost in it yesterday, and it wasn't because I got, you know, to a point where I was like, I have to finish all of these things in this game before I go to bed. It was more like, I want to do all these things. So yeah, it's a great little thing. I'm having a ton of fun with it, and like I said, I feel like you've seen enough here to kind of gauge whether this is going to be something for you as well. Obviously, like I said, I think I said this at the beginning, though, it's not going to be a game for everybody. Definitely not. I definitely recognize that, but it's definitely a game for me, and man, is it a lot of fun. So, but guys, yeah, I think that's going to be Forager here. Just wanted to say thanks for watching. Of course, if you like what you see, definitely subscribe and hang around for a bit, because I come out with videos like this all the time. But guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
AGRC.